In the news.
Any fatalism to violence, the name of answers will not be tolerated this time.
Following reports of a planned Occupy Lekki tollgate protest slated for October 13, 2021, the federal government has vowed to clamp down on any kind of demonstration. The Minister of Information and Culture, Lai Mohammed, gave the warning at a press conference in Abuja. While admitting that peaceful protests are the constitutional rights of Nigerians, the minister said violent protests are not. He said the chances that any peaceful protest would be hijacked at this time were very high. The minister claimed that based on the intelligence at the disposal of the federal government, some Nigerian activists have linked up with others outside Nigeria, including subversive elements, with a view to destabilizing the country, adding that we cannot and must not allow this to happen.
The security agents are ready for any eventuality. A situation in which 6 soldiers and 37 policemen were murdered in cold blood by hoodlums would not repeat itself. The attack, looting, and razing of 269 private and public property will not happen again. The killing of the 7 civilians will not be reenacted. We therefore strongly warn those who are planning to reoccupy Lekki toll gate on Saturday to desist from their planned action.
The federal government, however, warned Nigerians against participating in any protests to block the toll gate, adding that all security agencies have been put on the alert to curtail any protest. The federal government has approved a new medium-term debt management strategy, MTDS, which has increased total public debt as a percentage of gross domestic product from 25% to 40%. The new medium-term debt management strategy, which is approved by the Federal Executive Council, will run for the period of 2020 to 2023. A statement by Debt Management Office DMO said the new fiscal sustainability of the target would enable it to accommodate borrowings to fund budget deficits and other government obligations. In that regard, the DMO said that the government would issue promissory notes to settle government arrears as the Ways and Means advance at the Central Bank of Nigeria. Under the new strategy, domestic borrowing is targeted at 70%, while external borrowing would be 30%, and optimized access to both concessional and commercial sources abroad. An average tenor, or 10 years, is being targeted so as to more effectively manage the refinancing risks. According to the DMO, the medium-term debt management strategy is a policy document that provides a guide to the borrowing activities of government in the medium term, usually for 4 years. Civil society organizations and communities have been meeting with other stakeholders to tackle the National Water Bill 2020. The consultations were held in Lagos with the Amalgamated Union of Public Corporations, Civil Service, Technical and Recreational Services Employees, Public Services International, and the Corporate Accountability and Public Participation Africa, CAPA. According to the stakeholders, the consultation was informed by the need for heightened engagement by critical stakeholders to again reaffirm opposition to the contentious National Water Resources Bill as plans heighten towards its representation at the House of Representatives.
So what we are meeting here to do is to continue to mobilize and mobilize more Nigerians to say no to the provisions in that obnoxious bill and to advance the pro-people bill, which is all about putting people first, which is all about recognizing vulnerable voices, people that the promoters of this bill have left out of the discussion.
Comrade Akimbode Oluwafemi, Executive Director of CAPA, who delivered the welcome address, noted that in the entire drama leading to the stepping down of the National Water Bill, solidarity has been key in forcing the hands of government, hence the need for groups to continue mobilizing and engaging to ensure that the will of the people stands.
Well, this gathering is to again examine the contentious National Water Resources Bill, because the intelligence we are gathering is that this government again wants to continue to push that bill. And so we want to make it very clear that we will continue to organize the Nigerian people to resist every attempt to privatize our water resources, and that the government should again look at options that will not continue to escalate conflicts in the country?
Well, privatization of water, as you know, is being introduced to us by multinationals, the international financial groups. And these are issues or programs that fail in the most organized capitalist societies. And now the international capitalist society are going into remunicipality of all these utilities. And now they are throwing what has failed there to us here.
Following deliberations and contributors and panel sessions, participants agreed that the Nigerian government totally discard the National Water Bill and kickstart a fresh community-based process which will entail consultation with Nigerians from the initial stages through the entire process at the National Assembly. They also want the Federal Ministry of Water Resources to respect the genuine wishes of Nigerians expressed through the media and other public channels and stop its promotion of the National Water Bill.
And that's the news.